Welcome back to another video. Today is Saturday. I would normally be at the farmer's market today, but the temperatures here in Vermont are in the negative digits, and that was not something that I really wanted to handle today. The market is held in a warehouse, so the concrete floors get really cold, and I did end up with an issue last weekend where my feet were entirely numb and white. And as a diabetic, that's something I do kind of struggle with because I don't like to take care of it. But when it's this cold, I do try to stay inside and take care of myself a little bit. So we're going to film a YouTube video instead. And I'm excited because I have been intending to film this for a little while. You guys saw the unboxing video, which I posted last week. And we are filming on our new stand setup, and the tripod is working out really great. And it inspired me to create this that you see behind me, which is really exciting. And so this is where we'll be filming from here on out. So awesome. Let's get into the tutorial and have some fun. So today's tutorial is going to be for creating two different kinds of ribbing, different stitches, similar ideas, and we are going to be using our 10mm hook, and this is some of my super bulky yarn. This is the color in Winter Mountain. Absolutely love this one, and it's 100% wool, hand spun. Anyway, let's get into this. The first stitch that I'm going to show you is actually how I created the ribbing that you see on this sweater. This is the Bookworm Cardi, and you can apply to be a tester for this pattern now. Those applications are open. The next one that I'm going to be showing you is this ribbing, which is some of my favorite because of how elastic it is and the way that the stitch works. It's not, see if you can see it, it's not see-through. So this is for the basic bralette pattern that is right here. It does have a button in the back, so it's adjustable straps. This is one of my favorites that I've made recently, and like I said, because it's got this stitch, it's not see-through at all, which is awesome. So first things first, you are going to start your crochet. I will put the tutorial to that down in the comments below. Insert your crochet hook, and we are going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do 9, one extra. So first we are going to insert our hook into not the first one, but the second hole, yarn over, pull through, and pull through again. You are inserting your hook through the next chain, yarn over, pull through, pull through. There's no more yarning over after that first one. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, pull through. I recommend, if you're learning this stitch, to be using a bulkier yarn with this stitch because it can get tight. This is a difficult one for tensioning. You want to try to keep it as loose as possible, otherwise it will make it more difficult to go back through. Insert your hook, yarn over, and you always yarn over from back to front towards your own body. Pull through, pull through. And once you've completed a row, you will chain 1 and turn. Now, to create the ribbing, you are going to insert your hook into the stitch, grabbing just the loop that is furthest away from your body. Not this front one, we're going to grab that back one. So insert into the stitch, and just this back part, yarn over, pull through, pull through again, and continue with that all the way down. Inserting your hook into the stitch, you can see where it creates a V, and that's where you insert your hook, and you should just have one on your hook. Yarn over from back to front, pull through, continuing on. Last stitch, chain one, and turn. Now it's looking super bulky right now. I promise, just keep going, pulling through all the way. Chain one at the end of your row, turn and continue on. And of course, this is one you can do for as wide. So when you first chain, you can do that for as long as you want. And of course, you can do as many rows as you want. You can use a stitch for quite a few things. Of course, the basic bralette pattern is up on my website if you would like to get that pattern and try this one out for yourself. You now have a video for this stitch. This is considered a slip stitch into the back loop. So when you're reading a pattern, which is something I struggled with for a very long time when I learned how to crochet, that's what this would be called. It's a slip stitch into the back loop. Now let's do one more row. Alright, so now you have this almost knit looking design, and it's pretty tight woven, but it stretches beautifully, and then you can see those ribs. They are just gorgeous. I love the elasticity of this stitch. So for the next one, we are going to use the same yarn that's super bulky. It makes it really easy for you to learn stitches. I highly recommend starting on a bulkier yarn. Let's chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 more. So 8 is going to be the width of what we are doing, and the 2 more is what we are going to need for height. So we are going to insert our hook into this third loop. So you're skipping your first 2 chains and you will be working into this one as your first. However, before you do that, you are going to yarn over from away from your body, back towards your body, and then insert your hook. So you should have 3 on your hook right now. You are going to yarn over again from away from your body, back towards yourself, pull through, yarn over away from your body, back to yourself, and pull through all 3 loops. So you have 1, 2, 3, and then just 1 on your hook. So once again, yarn over from away to yourself, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3, 2, 3 stitches. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull through, yarn over, all 3. So again, away, back towards your body, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, all 3. And let's continue to the end of the row. And at the end of your row, you are going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through for a chain of 2, turn, and you can see we've got some really good height. This makes it a really quick work up. And we are going to do the same thing all the way down, but once again, just like we did in the first stitch, we are going to be working into that back loop, that back stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through again, and you've got all 3 right here. So yarn over, insert right into the middle. You don't want to go through the side grabbing both of these. You want to go into the middle and only grab that back loop. Yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, pull through all 3. And continue that until the end of the row. And chain 2 and turn your work. Again, into that back loop only. Make sure you yarn over before you insert your hook. You will yarn over and pull through all 3. And we are at the end of the row. Chain 2 and turn. Alright, let's stop there. You can see how this ribbing is coming along. It is not as elastic as the last one. What you see is kind of what you get for width. There's not too much pull there. There is the other way though, which is nice. But if you're trying to go around your body, this isn't the most elastic stitch, but it does create some really beautiful ribs here. You can see that there. These are so nice. Alright guys, that kind of concludes our video for today. There are 2 different stitches that you can use. The second one is how I created this, with the exception of a couple different stitches, of course, throughout there. And that first one is how I created the bralette. Both of those patterns are available on the website. I will link that down below for you if you're interested. Tag me at HD Lifestyle on Instagram if you try either of these stitches. I would love to see it. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.